Jim Dad Fitness. Today we have the weigh-in for Ferocious by Renegade Labs. That name rings a bell, Renegade Labs. This is who we just ran a machine with. And that one had something special, something unique. It reminded me of pre-workout. I'm not going to be, I've mentioned it a few times through Gin and Tonic website. It's like their pre-workout that had a real bubble-like feel to it. Definitely had the secret sauce in it. And I haven't got an experience like that since that one. I compared it to the likes of things like Kill Switch and made some pretty bold claims. And so I had to see something's up with this Renegade Labs. I stayed away from these guys a year ago once I watched GGH's review on Hellraiser, and it just, nothing special what he claimed. And I'd never even tried it myself. And so I've seen some things out there on Reddit. I've got some close friends that have tried these products, and every single one I've got nothing but good things to say. So I'm thinking, I'd reach out to Shredded RX, ask them if they got any more Renegade Labs to give me a little background on Renegade Labs and what's going on production wise. And I think we got a little switch up in how things are being manufactured, and I think we're on to something here. So Jim Dad Fitness is going to do a little digging here. We're going to hit some more Renegade Labs products after this, but this is the only other one I have on hand right now. So this jumped the line of some of the other products I want to review right now. This is an urgent review. From what I've been told in my digging in the industry is that Ferocious is going to be no more. Good chance. So I know there's still some units out there. I have it on hand. I've ran it once so far, and I'm not going to get into my experience just yet. We'll do the weigh-in, taste test and stuff. And this thing's special too. So I wanted to do this review very, very soon. Time was of the essence to get this out to you guys, because Renegade Labs, something's brewing, man. Something's brewing over there, and I want to be on it. I want to be on the Renegade Labs bandwagon once everyone jumps on. So we're going to weigh this thing in. This is for the Ferocious Rainbow Sherbet. Now, I weighed this yesterday. I ran it. I was going to do a weigh-in video, but my kids all barged in upstairs right as I was getting ready. So I was like, I'll wrestle with the kids a little bit and do a weigh-in tomorrow and run this thing again. And this one came in a little light on the scoop. But my friend Snoop Dogg from PA Fitness, follow him on Instagram. The guy knows everything about health and wellness, and he's given me a lot of tips to straighten out my diet. But this thing says 14.2, and it came in at about 12. And Doug from PA Fitness, he traded me one of my pre's for this pre with the knowledge that this thing hit too. He informed me that it just hit too hard for him. That it said it made his chest hurt, and I know what pre's he likes. He likes the smooth ones, the illicit stems with the smooth vibes. And so I said, let's go and make a trade. Let me see. Sometimes I like these hard hitters, and so weighed in underdosed at 2 grams under, and I went ahead and took it at that. And it was really great, but I want to weigh it one more time. See, before I put water in it, I feel like sometimes I might distort the way that the scales pick it up. So this time I got a dry cup, just a nice flat level for you guys. And I'm going to see what this thing comes in at. Yeah, again, 11 grams it came in at. So this does come in underdosed. And I ended up running it at I think 12 yesterday. So, and it was nice. I don't know if I would want any more. So I think I'm still going to stay under. Let me put it back in real quick. Some of these places, I feel like I've seen pictures. I remember Legit did it. And I loved Legit OG, how they showed the scooper, and it was heaping over the edges. It kind of makes you feel a little bit better when you grab that heaping scoop when they say, when they show you the little image of it. So let's go ahead. I'll give you guys a picture. So a nice juicy rounder right there. And if it comes in under dust at a rounder, we're just going to go ahead and roll with it, because sometimes less is more. 12 grams there for a rounded. So we are going to run it. I'm going to sprinkle. It's got 11.76. I'm going to get it at a flat 12 for you guys. Got a flat 12, 12.10. So this is probably about a gram more than I ran yesterday. And it was an amazing experience. We'll get into the detail of it, but I know that people are going to be itching to hear it. And I still got some time before I got to get to the gym. So we're just going to be sipping it right here. Do a quick little sip for you guys. put quite a bit of water, but should still be able to get a good, no dyes. Got a good sherbet smell to it. Sherbet, man, always smells pretty tasty. And this flavor is actually really fucking good. Like very light, very tasty. Good summer taste. Good summer mix here. Better than Machine. Machine was not bad at all. It was just very light, not much flavor. But like the sherbet, you could actually like enjoy that thing as a little beachside beverage. But all right, let's get into the label breakdown and effects now. Now it's time to jump into the effects and label breakdown of Ferocious, the Renegade Labs product here. And I didn't mention before, this is 30 servings too as well. So if we can get away with the heaping scoops coming in at almost 12 grams, then this thing should last us a good amount of time. And 14.2 grams is what it says in the scoopage. Breakdown here, citrulline 6 grams, biotin anhydrous 2.5 grams. No beta alanine in here for you non-beta alanine fans. There's a plus for you. Arginine 2 grams, Norvaline 500 milligrams, pine bark 500 milligrams, CDP choline 300 milligrams, caffeine 300 milligrams, rhodiola rosa 200 milligrams, gamma sylvestra 150 milligrams, and then we have 120 milligrams of the fun stuff there for you stim junkies. We all know what that is there. And then Dandrobrim for 50 milligrams, and then got Tadafil, I don't know if it's pronounced, but aka the old-fashioned gas station boner pills. Well, anyway, that's supposed to help with blood flow and stuff like that. I have utilized the capsules before. Gym Dad Fitness, man, what can you expect? And 20 milligrams is usually like the dosage for those, I want to say. So 5 milligrams going to help some pumps, but no one would go freaking out thinking that we're going to be walking all around the gym with a hard one. Being obvious, like I've used 20 milligrams before workouts, and like I don't know, the pumps. I felt like slightly more vascular. It was nothing to freak out over. I want to do that for long periods of time, because then when you actually need it, it's not going to be as beneficial. But it was kind of fun. So they threw it in one of my gym and tonic orders. He threw it in my order for me. And so I gave it a run to see what the talk's about. And there's some benefits too with like blood flow and stuff obviously blood flow, but like the way it conjuncts with like the stimulants and things like that, and helps the everything jive together. And I've actually found like I've improved like my headaches and stuff because the blood. I remember taking it a few times about an hour out of my workout, and I was working, it was long tax season days, and I'd have headaches, and they'd go away as soon as I took it. So I'm all for that. It's only 5 milligrams. But I wanted to get on this one really soon because I talked with the owner at Shredded RX. I've done some digging, and I think this one's going to be going away. Pretty damn sure that Ferocious won't be around much longer. And I know there's still units out there right now. And I ran it, and I freaking loved it so much. I needed to run it again and then get back to you guys and report on what it's like. And Ferocious, the first thing you're going to wonder, when we get into the effects, let's go and jump right into that. How's this compared to Machine? Machine was like very bubble-like. It was hard-hitting. It was sense of urgency with the slap. It had the alpha yo and the fun stuff, which was exactly what it was. Like we said, you felt like an absolute machine. Like the weights felt effortless. You just flowed through the workout, and you were so locked in at the task at hand that nothing else in the world mattered. You just were focused on the current moment and accomplishing that task. Ferocious, on the other hand, another one that I love it when companies like match the label designs. And we got the jungle, the wild animals here. We got tigers and lions and bears and panthers. And this one's more, you will attack the weights like a fucking animal, and you're gonna feel like happy as a clown at the same time. It was a weird like conjunction of the two. Like I found myself talking way too long to the people at usually I drop my kids off at the child center, and I'm in and out, and I'm gonna go pump the wire. But I just had this like sense of like happiness. And the second time I ran this one, I'm like, I'm gonna get to the gym early today and like really enjoy that like 15 to 20 minutes of happiness when it kicks in. And I took the kids to the park and drank my Ferocious as I was chilling on the playground with the other dads there. I think I saw them drinking something out of Coke bottles and stuff. I'm pretty sure they had mixed up a little Ferocious in there. I want to say they look like they needed to get some Ferocious in their bloodstream for sure. I should have maybe see if they wanted to take a scoop with me and let's go fucking pump out some pull-ups on the bars and forget about the kids for a while. But anyway, so I wanted to enjoy the moment, and so that's what I did with Ferocious. It was a beautiful day out. The second time I ran it, took the scoop, had the first initial, like, it takes about 45 to 50 minutes to build in. It's another slow builder, which with these pre-workouts with those fun ingredients in them, they all kind of they're going to all be around that aspect, except for there's no alpha yo in this one, so it built even slower than Machine. The alpha yo and the energy hit you really fast, and then you're a little spooked out, like I was talking about. I thought it was going to be a big alpha yo party, and then that good stuff comes out to play, and you're like, oh shit, something nice is in here. But this Ferocious, on the other hand, you get the caffeine buzz kind of early and within the 20-minute range, but then like this just absolute sense of like wanting to just lift weights all day long. I'm gonna throw some pictures, and no one fucking better comment on my skin on my back. Very sensitive about that, so back off. But I had an insane back pump. Almost had those lats so pumped up I could fly home. And then the next time I did chest on it, I'll put a photo up too. Sometimes it's kind of cool to see it in action. Not trying to like show off, say I'm some sort of, I'm the most strongest person in the world, and I'm the best dad there ever is. I just wanted to, show you that this thing will get you freaking pumped as hell. I think that nice gram of that citrulline dosage and that Tetafil dosage definitely gets you kind of vascular. And I didn't miss the beta alanine. It was kind of nice. It was nice to have something without beta alanine. Now, when the beta alanine, I use it in another product, I'll feel it real well. But overall, this one is freaking awesome. This one is what I love about these ones with these borderline ingredients. I like the ones that make you feel happy, but at the same time, this one wasn't like a floaty happy, like don't want to lift. Like you're literally attacking these weights like an animal, and you don't want to stop lifting. You almost get kind of bummed out when it's time to go home. You just want to like continue the buzz and the good times, and like go on a walk and enjoy life, and you feel very positive and optimistic. And both times I took it. The other time, we're trying to sell our house, previous house, and before I went to the gym, we found out like we had to buy a whole fucking new AC unit. And I'm just giving you perspective that I'm not just like a really happy-go-lucky person right now, and that this pre-workout is just, a cause of my state of well-being. But like just the whole shit was hitting the fan, and I took Ferocious, and it motivated me. I locked in. I used that anger. At the same time, I suddenly like was overtaken by like a very euphoric feeling, a very happy vibe. So this one compared to Machine, less bubble, more euphoria, less sense of energy, less sense of urgency, more get things done. And I took it both times at 12 grams and then 13 grams. I never did do the 14. It felt like I was getting plenty with just that flat level and then the nice rounded. So sometimes less is more. If you want to weigh it out and try it at 14, go right ahead. But for me personally, I was getting plenty with a nice rounded scoop. And so I felt like that was perfect for me. All in all, grades for this one, 10 out of 10 on euphoria. Focus, 9 out of 10. Taste was delicious on this one, 10 out of 10 for the taste. Overall pumps were fucking nuts, another 10 out of 10. This one, 10s across the board, except for I'll give it a 9 on raw energy and a 9 on focus, just because it backs a little bit off compared to Machine. But overall, another A plus top shelf product from Renegade Labs. And these guys got something special brewing here. Shredded Sports, I think they still have some units left, but you might have to do some digging and get on this one fast because time is of the essence. Gym Dad Fitness, like, subscribe. I'm out.